Hey there guys, Snow Crash here, back with more frequent content. I know, I'm going to have to slow down or I'm going to burn myself out pumping content out this regularly. But anyway, today we've got a fix for the Blaze Farm. Here's last year's Blaze Farm you can see on the screen, and Mojang just keep breaking it and I've just got to keep fixing it. So what you're going to need to do is links on the screen, link is in the description. You're going to have to build this first if you haven't already, because this is a modification to my existing Blaze Farm from last year. So basically all versions of Minecraft after 1.11.0, so that's 11.1, 11.2, 12.0, has broken this old farm, and I'm going to show you now how to fix it, get it working again. Let's go. So here you go, here's the old farm, and as you can see the blaze just aren't ejecting properly. They just end up stuck in this glass here. Well, we're going to fix it. The first thing you're going to want to do is disable the farm. Now you'll see in the original tutorial video how to do that. Alright, now we've got no more blaze bothering us. You may want to get rid of the mine carts. I don't think they're going to bother me too much. Come over to this side. What you're going to do is get rid of every second activator rail like that. Okay? And now what we're going to do is insert a block where we just remove those activator rails like that. Very easy. Now on the same track that you've just added that block over here, what I want you to do is come over here and we're going to replace this powered rail with an activator rail like that. Now you're going to need to step it up. So you're going to need to remove that block and add an extra activator rail, then delete it, and then obviously put your block back like that. Repeat it for each one, every second one. So it'll be here, here, and here. And when you're done, it's going to look like that. These guys, remember, are going to match up with the blocks we've just added over here. Now, they're not powered, so we're going to need to do that. So come over the other side, grab your lever, and just pop it on like that. And now we should be back to a situation where we've got an activator rail every two, and they're all lit up. Okay, that's step one. Now step two, we're going to need to get underneath here. See all these levers? We're going to need to move them. And I'm going to move them to the bottom here, like that. Turn them all on. And then delete the guys on this side here. Now, just come out and make sure that everything's still lit up. It is, and that's good. Now just come back underneath, and where we removed all those levers, we're just going to insert some blocks like that across there. Now what we're going to do is come up to the top here, and where you've put these extra blocks in just there, I want you to come in here and just punch two down like that and go across and do that for each of these holes here. When you're done, you're going to basically have these two deep holes like that. Now I want you to come around to this side here. Get our solid blocks, and we're just going to add on a little platform like this that's too wide. This is going to be our new holding area for the blaze, and that means we just don't need this rail anymore because it's too high. Come back over to here, and what we're going to do is continue our little track out like this, come out 3 and start coming across like this. This is how we're going to extend the railway line. And it's just going to come up like that. Replace this glass block here with a solid block. I want you to remove this block here. We're going to have to replace the activator rail there. And we're going to need a regular rail on the corner. Then what you're going to do is switch to your powered rails and bring them all the way around like this. All the way up to there. Now you're going to need to power this one over here, and you're going to need to power these like that. Put a regular rail in the corner so you've got a proper corner there. Come over to this side, put some solid blocks on like that. Now we're going to need to fill some glass in, so I need you to come inside here, and we're going to be putting glass blocks with one air gap above these ones here, so like this. All the way. And if you did the original design, you'll just end up with a too wide flat platform there. Next, come over to this block and bring out some glass along the top of the rail like that. Switch to your solid blocks and you can just fill in this little gap here like that. Come over to this end, you can fill this in so the blaze can't get out. Now I want you to come all the way around here to where this piston is, and what we're going to need to do is put a solid block there, remove this and replace it with a powered rail. Come underneath and put a lever on there to power up the powered rail. Then come back over the top, and what we're going to do here is remove this lever here and put 2 blocks there, remove that one, solid block there, get your redstone dust and put 2 bits of dust like that. What this does is power the activator rail when the cart comes back, not when it goes across the top of it. Okay, switch to glass. You can get rid of this trapdoor now, it's not needed. Fill it in with glass, and of course you can come all the way along here and fill that in with glass. Change this block to glass so it doesn't suffocate the blaze. And you can delete that block there and replace it with glass. So you end up with a situation like this. Okay, now you're going to need to repower because we've actually disconnected the power from this. You can just put a lever on there, turn all that on. Next you can come back over here, put all your carts along, and then we can reactivate the farm and we should be as good as gold. Okay, we've reactivated the farm now, and I'll show you what's going on. As you can see, we've changed the ejection points so that they're now mathematically valid for the new Minecraft and also the minecart algorithms. So the blaze will get collected, ejected into these little holes here. But as you can see, there's only one every 2. So for the intermediate ones where you can't eject, which is this rail here, you'll see that we've put that activator rail at the end, and that just pushes the blaze over onto a track that can actually collect. And all it does is just move them over like that, collect them, dump them out here, and you will have to wait for a few to build up. Once they've built up, they will start spewing out into the collection area and allowing the minecart to collect them here, take them along, dump them out, and then put them into our special crusher, which reduces them down to, I think, half a heart from memory. And you can just punch them like this, that's right, and get all your balls of goodness and all your blaze rods and everything like that. Now, there is one thing I need to mention with blaze. Don't aggro them. You've got to kill them in one hit. If you don't, if you aggro a blaze, all the surrounding blaze will get aggro, even if they can't see you, and they'll start shooting fireballs and stuff and wrecking your cart. So the important thing is maybe use a basic sword rather than your fist, just to make sure that you're killing them properly and you never aggro them. Because once you aggro them, all hell will break loose. And the easiest solution for that is, well, you're just going to have to leave the area very quickly and wait for them to calm down and then come back and obviously fix your farm. Another thing I need to mention is that you must not put any blocks around here other than the blocks that are in the build. And I've seen people do this. They've got other blocks because they've built this at a nether fortress or whatever. No, you need a nice clear space around this, because if you put extraneous blocks anywhere near here or cover things up, you're going to possibly break the ejection mechanism and you'll have blaze popping out in the wrong place. So I just wanted to mention that. So there you have it, guys. A quick fix to the ultimate best in the universe blaze farm, rod farm ever built. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions and so forth, you know where to go down in the comments. All the important stuff will be down in the description, so check that out as well. Anyhow, this has been Snow Crash. I'll catch you later. Cheers.